Title: 24 to 36 months coaching cycle. Teach. The Count, Play, Explore logo appears in the lower right with the words Count, Play, Explore for early education. In a montage of images from an outdoor play space, a small group of children explore how balls of different sizes and physical qualities fit into spaces and move. The educator sits facing a child who inserts ping pong balls into one of the openings along the top of a tube structure made of PVC pipes. As the ball the child inserted into the opening at the top drops through a clear section of tube and bounces to the ground, the child watches with hands outstretched and fingers spread wide. The educator watches with a slight smile and holds both their hands out to the side with palms facing up. In another image, a coach observes and takes notes as the educator watches and interacts with children who are dropping balls into the tube structure. Next, a wooden crate sits on the concrete ground with different-sized wiffle balls inside. In the next image, two children stand on a wooden platform. One child reaches an arm into a long, transparent, round tunnel. Another child peers into a black tube at the back of the platform. Another child and an educator sit on the platform's steps and observe the two children. Another image, a blue basket with different colored balls, is on the ground next to an egg carton. A child kneels next to the basket and reaches their hand into it. In the next image, a coach sits across from the tube structure. A child walks toward the coach with a ball in their outstretched hand. In the last image, the educator sits on the ground. Two children are across from the educator. One is standing, one is kneeling. On the ground, in the middle of the group, is an egg carton with balls in the spaces. The educator is focused on the child on the ground who is speaking. Video on screen. A child kneeling on the ground while holding a closed 18-egg carton stands up. Once standing, the child shakes the egg carton. Another child stands next to the first child, and the educator sits on the ground facing the two children.
There's no room, it's full. You have one in each spot.
The child looks down at the egg carton.
You hear that? You hear that?
The child shakes the egg carton.
I do hear it.
I hear it.
You hear it? It jingles.
Yeah.
What are we going to do with them now?
The educator holds both hands out to the side, palms face up. The child sits down on the ground and opens the egg carton.
Oh, we can put them in the tunnel. Should we see if they all fit in this one?
The educator shifts their body to the side so they are facing the tube structure and points to one of the tubes that has an open top and juts toward the ground. At the same time, the child stands up, holding one ball from the egg carton.
Look, here, I'll stop it at the bottom and we can see if all 18 of the balls fit.
The child walks over to the tube structure and stands across from the educator. The educator puts a palm on the open end of the tube that is facing the ground. The child places the ball in the opening at the top.
One. Let's try another one.
Credits. A special thanks to the children, families, and staff of the Cuesta College Children's Center, without whose help these videos would not have been possible. The Count, Play, Explore logo appears in the lower right with the words Count, Play, Explore for early education.